back from the post office and oh my god, we just picked up a parcel from Taiwan, and I've never received anything sent from Taiwan to Australia before, so this feels really special and it's come such a long way. My debut children's book, I Want to Be Spaghetti, was recently translated into traditional Chinese, which is so exciting. This book is now available in Taiwan, Macau and Hong Kong. Hong Kong is where me and my family are from, so this feels extra special. These are the Chinese copies of I Want to Be Spaghetti from our publisher, and it just feels so special that our book is now translated into Japanese, Bahasa, Chinese, also more languages to come in the future. I have not seen the Chinese version in person yet, so let's open this up. They sent me 2 copies, which is so nice and generous of them. I'm going to treasure these forever. One really special thing about this Chinese version is that I had asked the publisher to use my Chinese name instead of translating Claudia Lam into Chinese. So I don't know, it just feels extra special that my actual Chinese name is printed on this book. It just really celebrates my culture and my identity, and I love that the English version has Claudia written on it, and now the Chinese version gets to honor my Chinese name as well. It really means a lot. Here's the English version, the Japanese version, and the Chinese version all together. I'm still missing the Bahasa version. I don't have that one yet. One really interesting thing is that the Japanese version is actually smaller than these two. So the size is a tad bit smaller, and the paper they used for the Japanese version is like this beautiful matte paper. I would say the Chinese version is a lot closer to what the English version is like. The printing is glossy and the size is exactly the same. I've just briefly flipped through the Chinese version and I've noticed that they've used the Taiwanese pinyin, which is like how they sound words out. Specifically in Taiwan, these are the symbols that they use. I actually learned to read these as a kid, like these little symbols here. I've just never had a chance to use much of these lettering symbols in life. This really brings back memories. I love it so much. It's so cute. Look like I've been crying. I promise you I haven't. It's just pollen. My eyes are so itchy all the time. So I've got a book event coming this week, and this one is a very exciting one because I'm going to be part of Scribblers Festival this year. Scribblers Festival happens every year here in Perth, and it's this wonderful event where all of these book authors, illustrators and creators gather together to read books to children, introduce their new works, and to do workshops with people of all ages. I just feel so honoured to have been invited this year, and I'll be doing a couple of readings as well as a ceramics workshop. I very rarely do workshops, and that is because it's a lot of work. I just don't have the studio space to cater to that kind of event. But with Scribblers Festival, I'm able to use this big event space in which I'm going to be holding a ceramics glazing workshop. I'll be guiding kids through the process of making these like little sauce plates and how they can colour them and paint them with glazes and underlayers underglazes, and it's just also a really fun way to let kids experience this medium. I've always wished I had a chance to do pottery as a kid, so I'm very happy to be able to offer this to children. I am very nervous because the last time I did an arts workshop, it was a workshop for adults. I have never actually done a workshop for kids before, now that I think about it. I am very well prepared. I have 60 little sauce and trinket dishes ready. They've all been bisque fired, so they only have to be coloured in and painted on now. After the workshop, I'll bring them back to my studio to fire in my own kiln, and I'll be sending the students' work back to their houses once they're done firing. So that's how it's going to work. The thing with pottery is that nothing can actually be finished or done in one sitting, so there's always that element of having to bring things back to the studio, do a firing, and then redistribute the works back to students. I'm just very lucky to be able to do this and to offer this to kids now that I have my own studio and my kiln. Fingers crossed everything goes well. From the workshop now. We had a full class today. This is actually my first ever pottery workshop, so I'm really glad that a lot of people came. And here are all the workshop participants' finished products. I still need to put a clear glaze on all of these and then fire them. It's probably going to take me around 2 to 3 firings to go through all of these because there are 60 little trinket dishes in here and my kiln isn't very big, but I'll try to fit everything into 2 firings ideally. I'm so amazed by how talented everyone is. Even though it was just like a short 90-minute workshop, I feel like everyone did have fun and also learned a bit about glazing and underglazing. I'll show you guys what everything looks like once fired, but right now we need to put clear glaze on. Round 2. This is the last batch. Everything turned out so good and I'm just so proud of everybody's work. You guys did so well. I'll be shipping all of these out on Monday and hopefully they get to everybody's houses very soon.